The Pine Jog Fellowship is an interactive three-semester program that inspires environmental action and leadership within the community through the exposure of fellows to environmental issues that are impacting South Florida. Because of this exposure, our group was able to tackle our environmental issue of interest more efficiently and effectively for our fall semester project. For the fall semester project, we were required to address a specific environmental issue that we learned about in the previous summer semester and create a restoration project that would help solve that issue in the local community.
Our project was to plant a native garden on campus at Boca Raton Community High School. We came up with this idea after we discovered that Boca Raton Community High School does not have a native garden, or let alone a group of areas with a bunch of native plants. After researching information from Dr. Doug Talame from the University of Delaware and his native biodiversity plant locator, we realized that this could be a feasible project to increase biodiversity at our school. We decided to increase biodiversity by 300% after we realized that the maximum number of organisms in the area that we wanted to plant was 3. We figured that by the end of the project, having a 300% increase would be a positive measure of how successful the project has been.
Despite the fact that our project went relatively smoothly, we still had some setbacks. First off, it took a month to get approval from the Palm Beach County School District to have our garden on campus, so that set back how fast we could plant it. Additionally, the first day when we planned to plant, it started to rain, so all of our volunteers had to go home, and the next day we could only get one of them to come back to help us, so that set us back even more. Another challenge that we faced was we were planning to get a lot of our plants from native plant giveaways in our region, but some of them were canceled last minute, and one of them ended earlier before we could get there.
In conclusion, our project was a huge success. We ended up increasing biodiversity by 333% by the end of our project, as we were able to count 10 distinct species with our environmental club coordinator, Dr. Rachel Wellman. We also hope that this project can expand in the future. We hope by the end of the 2019 school year, there will be a 700% increase in native biodiversity. Furthermore, the partnership with the Environmental Club has also brought a new phase in our garden. We were actually asked by Dr. Wellman to plant less in order to have each student who graduates from Environmental Club to plant one plant into the garden each year as a remembrance of their contributions to Boca Raton Community High School and have their legacy lamented at the school. We feel the garden has been a great success and would recommend doing it at any other school. It was a thoroughly enjoyable experience.